I'm not listening. You should get some training.
Hey, did my old lady send you?
No.
Good. Never stops nagging. You're young. Take my advice. Don't get married.
Are you hiding from your wife?
No cows, no harvest, no farm. Creatures everywhere. And she said that was my fault. Came to get work here. Now Carrasco won't even give me a job lugging crates.
Would that have anything to do with the fact that you're in here getting drunk?
That's got nothing to do with me.
And you're sure about that?
What are you? A missionary? Go and bother Luca or someone.
What do you think of the Inquisition?
Locking us in here and claiming they want to help us. But do they? Eh? Eh? What do you want? You've got what you want.
Now there's a face that needs a drink. Better get this beer down you quick. See if you can bring a smile to it.
Thanks. Oh, that's good stuff. Can I have another beer?
Ah, see? I knew you were a man in need of liquid solace. And the beer here is better than most of the hog's piss on the island. This one's on the house. But from now on, you pay for it.
Aren't you kind of young to be running a tavern?
I wouldn't be behind this damn bar if the white robes hadn't sealed the town. Still, being here is better than being out in the gutter. Or being forced into selling my wares at Sonya's. If I could, I'd have been out of this rat hole long ago.
Why do you want to get out so badly?
I'm looking for something. Something valuable to me.
What?
Can you keep a secret?
Sure.
Yeah, and so can I.
You've got me curious. What is it you're looking for?
Right, terrier, aren't you? Well, don't get too excited. It's nothing you can sell. I need to find my father.
Really?
He went missing in the storms. His name's Gregorius. He's a sailor. I heard he was here. That's why I came. Haven't found a trace of my father, though. He must be somewhere outside the town.
I'll help you to find your father, Gregorius.
And why would you want to do that? Sorry. Not used to getting offers of help. If you find anything out, I'd be grateful. I don't know if you know Captain Romanov. I heard he came here, and that he's still on the island. Romanov is also a man of the sea. He and my father have crossed paths a few times. If anyone knows something about my father, it's going to be him.
How do you plan on getting out of the town?
No damn idea. No damn idea, yet. I did hear there's a secret way out of the town. The Don uses it to get around the Inquisition. No idea if it's true. There's so much bloody talk in this place.
I'll help you get out of town.
Better men than you have told me the same thing. But their price for help wasn't one I was going to pay. Maybe you're different from the others. Maybe you're the same. But if you hear something, if you know something, I'll treat you fair. But there are things I won't do.
It might be gossip, but what do they say about the secret way out of town?
Artifacts keep going missing, so someone's smuggling them out. The Inquisition won't let ships leave the harbor, and they guard both gates. So the smugglers must have found a third way those damn white robes don't know about.
Sounds like you could be right. Do you know any of these artifact smugglers?
I bet this tavern that the Don's men are behind it. They usually are. But maybe that's just talk too.
You must know someone who deals in artifacts.
Ask that guy over there. His name is Dieter. Been trying to sell his special merchandise for days. No luck. Poor sod.
Do you have anything?
Hey, are you in the market for valuable artifacts?
Who are you?
You interested or not?
You're one of the triplets, right?
You know my brothers?
I've met one of them. Where did you get this artifact?
It sort of fell into my possession. Heard it might come from the temple ruins. And it looks valuable.
Your brother Ulf is being held prisoner by the Order.
Ulf will escape.
From what I've heard, there's not many escape the Order. What is this artifact?
A golden bowl. It's sort of gold. And bowl-shaped. I want 150 gold coins for it.
150? Right. Know any good jokes?
Jokes? A sailor walks into the tavern. Under one arm he has a chicken and under the other he has a sausage. The innkeeper asks him...
I know that one. Hey.
Stop staring at me. You never seen a fisherman before?
Didn't mean to stare.
I'm drinking, not talking. Unless you're buying, you're walking. You got any rum? Ah.
So, you're a fisherman.
I lost my boat in those vile storms we've been having. Now I have nothing. Patty's good to me, though. Lets me run a tab.
I'm looking for a buyer for a fishmonger's.
What, Philus's? What's that to me?
Wouldn't a fishmonger's be just the thing for a fisherman?
I catch fish. I don't sell them.
Perhaps you should think about a change of career.
Perhaps.
And you don't have any work right now.
True, true. How much would this stall cost me?
Maybe later, all right? Town will be safe for a while, they say. Could it be dangerous to us?
You look weather-beaten. Did you make it here across the seas?
I was shipwrecked. I washed up here. What about you?
I'm a sailor. Was. With the storms, there's nothing to do in the harbour. And I give up my job with Patty.
So you work for Patty?
I used to. Serving beer. But people are running out of money to spend on beer. So, I was no longer... Luckily, she hasn't asked me to clean out my berth yet. If you're look...
What happens in the harbour?
Not much since the ship stopped coming. Carrasco is in charge of things. He manages the ware. Stick to Luca. He's got something cooking. And if you do well, they'll... But don't let him swindle you. Luke...
Patty is looking for her father.
Ha! Show me someone who isn't looking for Captain Gregorius Steelbeard. I'll tell you what I tell anyone. He was here a long time ago. But where he is now, I don't know.
So Gregorius Steelbeard is a captain?
Most famous one I know of. But I wouldn't ask too many questions if I was you.
You're not me.
I don't know what Patty told you, but she's the daughter to one of the most infamous pirates in these waters. And there's plenty who'd cut your throat if they thought you knew anything about him and his whereabouts.
What else do you know about Steelbeard?
Only rumours. Eriksson says Steelbeard has a shack in the town, but I don't believe it. If Eriksson really knew where Steelbeard's shack was, he'd have plundered it, and be leagues from here by now. Instead, I only ever see him hanging around Sonya's brothel.
Why do you think Eriksson's interested in Steelbeard's shack?
Ha! The house of a famous pirate captain who terrorized the seas and amassed inconceivable riches. Show me someone who wouldn't love to poke around in that house.
Hey, can you spare a roll of Bruegel?
Do I look like someone who would distribute that stuff? Try somewhere else.
Halt! No one can enter this warehouse.
Everything all right, big guy?
Everything is all right.
I'm looking for training.
Ukos can train you. Train you in strength. Train you with an axe. I must ask for a little gold. Against my honor. But Ukos needs gold for the butcher shop.
Do you eat a lot of fried meat?
Lots. Once I, Ukos, ate a whole cow. It was a small cow, but a big steak. Humans get mad when I eat whole cows.
Yeah, then maybe you shouldn't do that too often. Hey.
Wait! Not here.
Huh?
We talk here, Carrasco will listen. He doesn't have to know everything. Let's go somewhere else.
Do you have a problem with Carrasco?
Well, let's see. All those temples turn up and we're thinking, hurrah, the gods have finally smiled on us. Then the Inquisition arrive, take over our island and start claiming all the treasure belongs to them. How would you feel?
But do you have a particular problem with Carrasco?
He's the worst of them. Claims I've been stealing. Even had me searched. But he's never found anything. It's an outrage! An outrage, I tell you!
I'm looking for work.
You could lug crates, but you have to talk to Carrasco. But you don't look like the crate-lugging kind of guy.
What do I look like?
Like someone who will willingly take greater risks for greater profits?
So you don't think stealing is an outrage?
Taking from the order's not stealing. It's our duty. I pay a few lads to liberate items from the warehouse. I'm damned if I'm letting the Inquisition get all the treasure. But those lads have run up tabs to pay. They've bedded too many wenches. They're getting greedy. And I won't have that.
Which lads are causing trouble?
There's Durham. He's a worker from the harbour.
Who else?
Ingvar and Vasily. Neither of them has a proper job, so they're just work for hire. Most of the time they can be found in Patty's Tavern. Fine woman she is.
How exactly have they got greedy?
They stole 5 ancient armour plates that were found in the ruins.
Can this armour be used?
You mean to improve your own armour?
Yes.
They're more ceremonial than practical, but they're still very valuable.
What do you want doing with these lads? How should I handle it?
Any way you like. They've crossed me for the last time. Do what you have to do. Just get me those armour plates back. And don't let them fall into Carrasco's hands.
What's in it for me, if I help?
You can have the gold I offered them. 50 gold pieces for each plate. 5 plates, that's 250 all in. 250's a good price. You won't get that much coin faster and easier anywhere else.
I want 400.
Yeah, and I want Patty to roll naked in a bath of warm oil with me. But it ain't gonna happen.
Your boys wanted twice that much. That'd be 500. I'll take 400. I earn, and that way you still come out ahead.
Fortunately, you have a point. All right, I'll pay 400. But only if you make sure those greedy arses stick to our agreement in the future.
I'll retrieve the armor plates.
That's the spirit. I'm here if you've got any more questions.
You think the Don will hand out gold as rewards?
From the amount I've heard he's got, he's sure to. Once he's happy the town is his, I reckon we'll all be in the money.
Happy days for all then, eh?
I'd stop right there if I were you. You ain't going any further.
What's the problem?
The Order runs this warehouse now,
So what?
so they don't want anyone wandering in uninvited. Wandering uninvited types tend to wander out again with stuff that ain't theirs.
What sort of trouble?
Artifact smuggling. It's bad enough these artifacts have been stolen in the ruins. You'd think they'd be safe in town in a warehouse, but there are thieves everywhere, trying to undermine the Order.
Can I help?
Well, the latest things to go missing were 3 golden bowls. The Inquisitor was not impressed. I could do with getting those back. And I need to get hold of some armor plates that walked out the warehouse a few days ago.
Let's talk compensation.
I was like you once, all about the gold and the dark place. I hope you find your higher purpose.
Nothing in this town is free, especially not me.
Have it your way. If you help me, you can choose your reward.
Where did the golden bowls come from?
An illegal excavation at an old temple, outside the town. Since we heard about that, talk says someone's been trying to sell 3 golden bowls on the black market. Idiots. To resist the Order is crazy. We're driven by a greater force, a higher purpose.
All right. I'll find the 3 golden bowls for you.
You've got a pair on you, I'll give you that. But with the corrupt rabble we've got around here, it won't be easy. There'll be more than just you who's after them. So watch your back.
I heard something about those armor plates you're looking for.
Tongues are already wagging, are they? Not good. Not good at all. That means they'll soon be for sale and on their way out of town. That man almost makes me want to go back to using my fists again. Talk to him, find out what he knows.
Don't worry, I'll get your plates back. All 5 of them.
Watch yourself. That godforsaken lot won't just give them to you.
I heard Luca's also looking for the armor plates.
Really? Maybe he doesn't know as much as I thought. Well, make sure he doesn't get his paws on. They're the property of the Order and they're gonna stay that way.
Tell me, what do you think the Order is doing for the town?
The Inquisition. The Order's just monks. The Inquisition is the power here, and they will bring order and justice. This town will be made safe.
Thanks. That's good to know. Hey.
Hey yourself. If you like what you see, you're gonna have to pay Madame Sonya first. Until then, seeing is all you get.
Fair enough. Who is Madame Sonya?
I didn't think I'd meet someone around here who didn't know Madame Sonya. She's my boss. Owns the brothel on the Western Harbour Quay.
I see. You're the most enchanting creature I've ever seen.
Well, don't you say the nicest things. You aren't like the others in this town. You know how to talk to a woman.
Yes? What do you want?
Do these ships really need guarding?
Ships? No. Cargo, yes. And while these ships are stuck here, it's the Inquisition's duty to protect them. So here I am.
You're a warrior of the Order.
Your keen intellect tell you that.
Your armor did.
Yes. I am a warrior of the Order of the Holy Flame.
That's a big title for a guard. How did you become a warrior of the Order?
The Inquisitor himself chose me. He took me to the monastery for training.
So you were forced into service.
No. The service found me, and I found the service. I wish more people would sign up. Do their duty.
Every man must find... What's the Inquisitor like?
You haven't met him? He's a hard man with firm principles. Once he has his eyes on a goal, no one can stop him. You can't help but admire a man like that.
I suppose not.
If you stay within the law, you have nothing.
What if I don't agree with the law?
Then you better hope you don't meet him.
Have you caught people trying to steal from the ships?
There are those stupid enough to try, but nothing escapes my eagle eyes. Nothing.
Of course not.
Don't mock. You don't want to end up like our prisoner in the Harbour Quay jail.
What did the prisoner in the jail do?
Captain Romanoff is a pirate. Was a pirate. Now he's just another prisoner. We caught him smuggling goods from the mainland for the Don. Of course, Romanov's not the sort to pay for goods. He plundered, burned, and killed his way across the coast. Until the Inquisitor caught up with him. You see? Law and order. Say, the Don is gone, and soon we'll find the gold Romanov was paid by him. Until he tells us where that is hidden, he'll rot in his...
Has Romanov told you anything, so far?
Not much. He's tight-lipped for a braggart. But a few more weeks rotting in jail and he'll speak.
You hope. Maybe I can get Romanov to talk.
Ha! Why would he tell you where he's hidden it? We'll find it. The gold can't be far, and there are only so many places to hide it.
I'll find Romanov's gold.
How? We've been trying for days without success. But if you did manage to find it, you would of course be rewarded.
I'd need to be.
If you have time for idleness, I envy you.
Carrasco wants the armor plates back.
I'm sure he does, but he won't pay you as good as I will. So, forget Carrasco and bring me those plates.
You're going to spend your whole life hanging around?
I'm not what? What are you... You...
Yes! Yes! Ah! Yes! 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 Ah! 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 Ah!
All fists and no brains. They'll be held to pay now. I don't talk to thieves. I don't talk to thieves. Let me bugger off. I don't talk to bugger off.
If you have time for idleness, I envy you.
Can't help you, I'm afraid.
Don't bother me with this.
I can't help you anymore.
What do you want here?
I could ask you the same thing.
I sleep here. Nothing wrong with that, is there, mate?
What do you do?
I, work for the fishmonger.
Is that so?
Honest. I pick up the fish and take them out to sell.
You don't look busy.
Well, storms mean no fishing, and...
If I sleep here, you'd better not steal from me.
Mate, trust me. I don't do...
Well, let's keep it that way.
I don't know who you are, mate, but I promise you're safe here.
What do you think of the Inquisition?
They protect us. I can't complain about that. And once they've done what they have to, everything will be...
What did you think you were doing? Thieving will do you no favors.
Don't touch anything.
I have other things to do.
What?
Okay, I'll take...
Here you go. Careful who you show it to. The Inquisition. But I didn't trust them not to bash me over the head as...
You must have other business to attend to.
There's a hungry look. But if you want meat, I'll want coin. If you don't have any coin, Master Belcher is handing out stew to the poor. Though you don't look that poor.
What's your job here?
I guard the slaughterhouse. Not a plum job. But when you decide to switch sides from the Don to the Inquisition, takes time to earn trust. That's why I'm stuck guarding meat. Although, that's certainly increased in value now the storms have curbed the fishing trade. People are as likely to steal steak as they are artifacts.
Have there been many break-ins?
Too many. 3 houses were robbed recently.
And what was done about it?
Not much we could do apart from keep an eye on local troublemakers. I am positive Sid is behind it though.
Why do you think Sid was behind the robberies?
He considers himself a local leader of sorts. Likes to stir things up.
But what makes you so sure it was him?
Well, you just have to look at that girlfriend of his and the wealth she flaunts to know it's not coming from an honest source.
How do you know Sid?
I was one of the Don's men. It's not something I'm proud of, but he's a charismatic man. He can be very persuasive. Then I realised he doesn't care about the future of this island. He just cares about his own selfish gains. Now, I fight alongside Inquisitor Mendoza.
What are you planning to do now?
If I can prove Sid was behind the burglaries, maybe I can improve my standing in the Order. But I doubt anyone would talk to me. The Don's men feel betrayed, so I need someone who doesn't have my baggage. What about you? It would help this town no end if the burglaries were stopped. I can pay you for your aid.
Okay, I'll investigate the break-ins.
Good. Be careful, it won't be easy. Sid's tricky. It's difficult to pin anything on him, even though he always seems to know where items of value can be found.
You think he cased the houses in advance?
He may be a thief, but he's not a stupid one. He probably sent someone else to scope. If you can find out who his spy is.
Whose houses were robbed?
Nelson the cartographer, Flavio the fur dealer, and Baxter the bookkeeper. You should talk to each of them. Their statements could be the key to bringing Sid to justice.
How much will you pay me?
How about 150 gold?
Where can I... Flavio.
Up in the...
Baxter.
Next to the butcher. He runs the books.
Nelson, the cartographer.
His place. Just go up the...
About Sid's...
Have you...
Not yet.
Well...
Just a moment. If I take 3 at 25 plus 18 hand. I can't do this with you staring at me.
You're doing the accounts?
I keep the books for the butcher's shop.
There's a skill.
You think calculating's easy? There's not many around here can do it.
I can.
Really?
You want to test me?
Yes. What's 14 times 17? Almost. Try again.
$238.
Very good.
About the break-in. What was stolen?
What else? The gold belongs to the...
How much gold was...
All of it. I don't know exactly how much.
Who was in the...
Well, but I don't like... That fatto Vasily traded him a few... And of course, Mo was here a few times, but...
I'm here about the deal.
Flavio. 5 wolf skin, and I'll only take the...
I still need more
Then find them.
You can do calculations. I earned 219 gold coins, but I need to split it between 3 people.
Let me see. That would be 73 each. If it's 219. 219 divided by 3, that's 73. Yes, 73.
You know your stuff. The Naked Monk, a cookbook. I guess I'll make a copy of that.
All right there.
Who are you?
Mo. I work for Dargle, delivering meat.
I see. That's a tough job.
Yeah, especially as I remove offal, keep the butcher's shop clean, render fat, and fetch cattle. If you don't want anything, can I get on? I've got a lot to do.
Heard anything about the break-ins?
You think because I do deliveries, I'm in on them? I don't care about valuables. I care about music, beer, and keeping out of trouble.
Sounds idyllic. I'm looking for a couple of skins.
You're in luck. Here, you can have them.
For free?
Nothing. You just take...
They're Baxter's, aren't they?
And you're giving them to Baxter. So, no trouble needed for anyone. What?
If you're looking for your cow, you're in the wrong place. Only cows we've got are already cut up, and the pieces belong to the Order.
Why would I be looking for cows?
Farmers come here all the time to find their cows. Where's Daisy? I lost Moo Moo. Bloody nuisance.
Why do they think you've got them?
They come in saying I've taken them. I don't take them. I slaughter what I'm brought. The Order tells me to slaughter cattle, so that's what I do. Mo will tell you the same.
This place seems busy.
This slaughterhouse is a gold mine, but all the profits go to the Order. All the meat goes out to feed people. Baxter, next door, he does the books. Pays me, sends the rest to the Order. They do make the operation run smoothly.
Can I buy some meat?
Buy what you want if you can pay for it. I have meat by the piece and sausage.
Too risky.
Haven't you got nothing better to do?
You were seen in a house that was burgled.
I deliver beer to a lot of houses. I'm seen everywhere.
True enough.
You should get some training. You're going to spend your whole life hanging around in the middle of the night. Right out of the door.
I'm sure there's plenty of others with gossip. Try them.
I spoke to Rodriguez. He thinks you're behind the break-ins.
He's trying to frame me. He hates me. Always has for some reason.
Rodriguez thinks you're using a spy to check out potential houses.
Does he?
Do you? Have a spy?
What do you think?
Who is it?
No, course I don't. Why would I? But if you find a spy, talk to me before you talk to Rodriguez. Maybe no one needs to get in trouble.
I heard you had a break-in. What was stolen?
A ring. I received it from Commandant Carlos.
Who was here on the day of the break-in?
A few people. Mo from the slaughterhouse.
Anyone else?
The labourer, Doyle, and Pavel, one of Flavio's men.
I'll find your ring.
I would be...
I found it.
I'm so pleased that honest. I'd like you to keep.
Are you sick?
Seeing it just reminds...
Are you sure about giving...
Yes, of course. I don't even want to look at it.
I'm great.
Let me check. No.
I'm not listening.
Yes?
You were seen in one of the houses that was burgled.
Actually, I've been in more than one. That doesn't make me a thief, though.
We'll see. About the break-in. What was...
Ah, my hides. If that hadn't... Oh, I should have listened to my father and gone to sea. That would have saved me a lot of trouble.
Who was here on the day?
Just the usual day labourers who want... like I have any...
Anyone?
Pavel was here, though. And Vasily wanted to sell me beer. And then there was Doyle. He wanted to sell fish, but I sent him away. That was all.
What?
What is it?
You were seen in a house that was burgled.
I sell fish door to door. I spend time in people's houses.
If you say so. You're the only person seen in all the houses that were broken into, which makes you a prime suspect.
Come off it. You can't prove that, mate, and you know it.
I can beat a confession out of you.
That would be a big mistake, mate.
I'll take the chance. Or we skip the beating and you tell me the truth.
And if I do, will you help me? Or will you hang me out to dry?
Just tell me.
I cased the houses for Sid.
There. Not so hard, was it? But what do I do with this information?
If Sid hears I've talked, he'll feed me to the rotworms. And if the Order finds out, they'll send me to the monastery. You've got to keep this quiet.
Let me think about this.
Please. I'm begging you, mate. Don't tell Sid or Rodriguez.
Wait here. If you run, I will find you.
All right. All right.
I found Sid's spy.
And Sid ordered him to do it, right?
Yes, it was Doyle, one of the day labourers. He's scared to death and does not want to go back to the monastery. What should I do with Doyle?
With his confession, Sid can be brought to justice. The burglaries will end, as long as Doyle's kept safe and hidden. Make sure Doyle understands that he needs to join us to stay safe. Then deal with Sid.
Don't think I didn't see you trying. Sleep isn't free, you know. So...
What?
You will surrender to the Order.
No. Please, no.
First you stay here and hide.
But...
I'll take care of Sid. With the statement you gave me, I'll get...
Oh, shit and fire.
What about the skins from Flavio?
What about them?
Did you steal them as well?
Yeah, but I sold them a long time ago.
Like where?
Do I look like a skin man?
I found your spy. It's Doyle.
The idiot. I thought he was better than that.
Doyle's gone to the Order. He's turned himself in.
What? He'll tell them everything.
What are you going to do?
If I stay, I'm in a sea of trouble. I need to get away. Yeah, I'll head out as soon as I can. Whatever happens, I'm not letting the Order take me to the
What did you do? Come on, out with it.
Out with what?
My city's left town, and I'm sure it's...
City makes it...
Just get out of my sight, you...
Sid is trying to flee the town.
Let him go. He'll just cause trouble if we put him in here. We could do with more.
Hey, you knew?
How are things going here?
Not good. Not good. These storms...
So you're a sailor?
Fisherman. Though there ain't no fish out there that make me... So right now,
I'm lugging crates.
If you're a fisherman...
No, I ain't no storekeeper. I need to be out in the waves. Well, when they ain't 50 foot tall, that is. Try Patty's Tavern.
I hear you've got some artifacts.
Yeah. Look, I am sick and tired of lying in that bar. I want payment. 200 gold piece.
I could beat them out of you.
You can, but I don't carry those armor plates with... I ain't and without my help, you won't...
Where are they?
Pay me, and you'll find out. If not, you can search until your bones...
Look, where did you hide them?
Are you deaf? No gold, no telling.
Tell me where those plates are before I kick your ass out into the storms.
You can shout all you like, but if you don't pay me, I'm telling Ukos.
What does Ukos have?
Ukos is big, strong, and he owes me. So, pay it.
Hey.
Oh man, I know the best. 3 whores are down at the harbour. A blonde, a brunette, and a redhead. The blonde says to the brunette...
I know that one.
Hey, you! Nothing here of interest for...
All right, I'm not going to cause it.
Good. Go and stay out of trouble.
What is it you're guarding?
We've got a VIP in there. Captain Romanov. He's in that cell.
So?
Where have you been?
Did Romanov work alone?
With the storms out to sea, they'll be laying low, hiding from the Inquisition.
Why didn't the Order take Romanov to the monastery?
I haven't the fog. The white robes don't, but I like it that way. The less I know...
Can I talk to...
You can, but he won't hear. And the key to his cell is...
So...
All the other town guards... The island's falling apart while they party. But I'm not allowed to leave my post. I've been here for days. Wet, cold, knackered. The only person to give me the time of day is you. And you're not... But well, I mean, if one of Sonya's...
Tell you what, I'll send one of... in return.
Oh, and don't bring a girl with a face.
The town guard at the jail... What?
Of course not. We don't want...
So, how am...
That's your business. I didn't ask. Find the gold how you...
You know, with people like you in the Inquisition, I can't...
Find something useful to do.
I could use your services. There's a guard over...
Listen, gold first. Pay at Madame Sonia's.
They weren't human. Have you ever really thought?
Well, you look like you've got deep pockets. And there's no better place to dig into them than Madame Sonia's House of Pleasure. We've got something to suit all tastes. And the girls there are talented, flexible, and lice-free.
Good to know. I didn't expect to find a beauty like you in this town. I'm surprised the Order hasn't put a guard on you.
Ah, aren't you the silver-tongued one? You know how to talk, don't you? You won't find another like me on this blessed island. Come back to me, won't you? And bring more than compliments.
What's your problem?
Had a few, have you?
Weird. You're missing the tits, so you can't be me mother. Do us both a favour and go screw yourself.
You're gonna tell me what I need to know.
Come on, let's...
Get him! Yeah! Use your sword, you are!
Someone's for it.
That was fun. That was good.
Good job, sweetie. That bastard Eric.
What can you offer me?
You are in the finest brothel. If you can't find it here,
Do you also sell information?
if you have the gold, give me 10 gold. If I can answer it, sweetie, then I will. And if I can't, then I still keep the gold.
How does that deal work for me?
Believe me, there's little that goes on round here that doesn't come.
Comforting to know.
But no risk, no fun.
Tell me about...
The Inquisition don't care about maintaining order in a brothel. So they turn a blind... Just take a look at that bastard. Drinks all day and hits my girls. My regular guards left town. Just ask my girl Gwen what...
So if I was a customer...
Olga's over there. She's a lovely... And behave yourself, understand?
I'm not listening.
I can tell you're hungry for the kind of adventure that only Olga can bring. I see things. I know things. It's just Madame Sonya and a few gold coins stand...
I paid Sonya for your services.
I understand what a man wants. You're an explorer, am I right? An adventurer. Come conquer my continent's lover. Did I take you to a few places you've not...
Yeah, you could say that.
I wonder why I haven't seen you before. I see many things. Things that are unseen by most. I'm psychic.
I haven't been here long.
And you don't plan on...
No, I have business to take care of.
Pity. But something tells me you will prove important to this place. So let me give you something for the hard road ahead. If you have upset another and they will not speak to you, then this scroll will soothe them. It contains a powerful spell.
Thank you, Olga.
I wish you luck on your continued adventures. I feel you may need a great deal of it. Just leave me alone. I'm not even here, all right?
What's the matter?
It's that drunken pig, Erickson. He sits on that bench all day eyeing me up, licking his lips, making his hand gestures. It's so creepy. And then I found out he paid Madame Sonya for me. I refused to go with...
Is Erickson one of the Don's men?
Ha! The Don's men are... He comes right out of the town.
Then I'll make sure I stay up. Erickson got what
Yeah, I saw you gave him quite the beating. Gladdened my heart it did, but it ain't enough. In a few days...
I'll have a word with him.
Would you spit in his...
All right.
Do you know where Captain Steelbeard's
You don't know what you're getting into. If you keep on like this.
You're gonna tell me where...
All right. It's one of those shacks, Nick. Now that's it.
And that key you had fits the...
I've said...
I hear Romanov won't let you sail with him again.
What do you know? I'm one of Romanov's best men. He sails, I sail.
I've got a message for you. And if you even look at the girls here again...
Oh, lover, are you? Well, save your effort. I was gonna go anyway. Stay here long enough, you'll catch the pox. Then maybe you already have.
That drunk Erickson...
That's a weight off my mind. I think that warrant...
I'd like to hire the
Harbour Key, you say? Though she may not want to go with your cell guard for...
Annika, got it. I don't think Erickson will show his face here again.
That's a relief and a half, I tell you. You're a good man. Here's that gold I promised. Don't worry. I'll earn it back. Take care of yourself.
Thanks. You too.
Find something useful to do.
Well, my lad, what can old Jack do for you?
You're Jack.
That I am. Jack the sailor, then Jack the light. Now Jack the old beachcomber. Seems the sea won't let...
So you're no longer the...
Was, my boy, was. The tower's not in use, nor am I. The storms put pay to the ships, and the town's short of fuel. No use burning things when there are no ship. You wouldn't have a tot of...
I'll have to pick this, or find the key. I'll have to pick this, or find the key.
You must have other business to attend to.
I hear...
Well, if you've heard people...
Don't tell me you didn't know.
Do I know my father is Captain Gregorius I can tell you he was a bastard.
Were you
I asked you for help. I didn't agree to.
Okay, I get it. Vasily says you're...
A shack. That's my father. Could afford a palace, but lives in the... Still, can you find out where it is? And do it without letting any... Could be there's a clue there as to my father...
Vasily doesn't think your father's here on the...
Vasily's never had any...
I found...
Show me. I don't recognize this, but it has my father's in... He marks his territory. I think he'd have come... This key's a start, but it's useless without a lock. I don't suppose Erickson gave up what this key was for, did he? No, I didn't think so.
I don't want to talk to you right now.
Guess he didn't hide that chest too well. I have.
Miserable thief.
Stealing from a thief. I have your key.
Won't do you no good. You don't know whether...
Where is...
Do we have to do...
Here, I found the...
I'm impressed. Nimble work getting to them before they got to Esteban's rabble. I'll let Commandant Carlos... Thanks to you, I didn't have to get violent. That's behind...
Now then, about...
I thought that might be on your mind.
I'd like the gold.
Very...
I retrieved the 5 armor plates. Luca was after them.
Good work. If only you had a little more faith, and maybe you're the person to convince Luca to get out of town. I'd do it myself.
Now then, about a reward.
I thought that might be on your mind.
I'll take the healing.
Always useful.
I'll...
Good. I'm sure you'll make...
Consider it done. I'll collect...
So then, your place or mine?
It's not for me. Marek, one of the guards, would like to...
Little bit shy, is he?
You could say that.
Oh,
He's standing guard by the cells on the harbour quay.
oh, that guy? Beard? Eyebrows like the fattest caterpillars I've ever seen. Well, I suppose gold is gold.
Annika will...
Nice. Right. Once Annika...
Right, you've...
Here. But if this lands me in trouble...
Got it. You have any problem with...
The last bloke who tried to steal from here still can't walk without crutches. So keep your...
Let's see who they're sending me now. You another gutter dog, errand boy? You even think of asking about my gold? I'll rip out your tongue and feed it to the rats.
I heard you're a pirate.
We're starting with the hard questions, are we? Can see why they sent you, gutter dog. You gonna point out I'm in prison next? Or ask me if the food's all right?
Just answer the question.
Pirate? Murderer? Criminal? Thief? I've been called a lot. Now they want to stick me in a cell to let me... The world is going to hell. I've been to hell and came back whole. I stared down the throat of the beast, watched water turn to stone, and cities tremble as it swept down upon them. Now they want to stick me in a cell to let me rot. Do you think that makes sense in these times, gutter dog?
I'm sure letting you wander the streets would be a great comfort to the people here.
The world's coming apart. We can all see our end in it. What comfort is there to be had in that?
You've sailed out in these storms.
Seen 100 ships founder, the waters swallow the men. But I've never seen the sea watch a man. Choose its time. Until now. Whatever is out there, circling this island, is doing that. Choosing its time. These temples that rose from the earth, the creatures that came with them, they're nothing. Nothing compared to what is coming next. Not you, not me. And sure as hell, not the Inquisition.
Do you have a problem with the Inquisition and the Order?
Who do you think locked me up here? One day, that Inquisitor will...
How long have you been?
A few days. They think they're softening me up. They want to know where I... And here was me thinking they only cared about spiritual.
The door is open.
I'll leave when I want. Least I get free.
So why don't you...
Escape? You seen any ships come here? That's because they're all at the bottom of the sea in peace. We've got little time to settle our reckonings before...
I know what you think about the Inquisition. What do you think about the Don?
I've known Esteban for a long time. He's a good man. Keeps his word. And there are few men I know, least of all honest men like me, or join the Order and believe your soul will...
Can't be nice here. It's damp, drafty.
Can tell you never lived it. But this rancid clothing does me no good. Short time, and I've been sweating into this shirt for fun. I've an old chest in the warehouse. There's a casket in. You bring that casket to me, maybe then we can talk about things.
The tavern keeper, Patty.
Patty Steelbeard. That cunning bitch is... Her father is Captain Grigor, and credit where it's due, he's a great... Not that the lice-ridden old bastard didn't make my life hell. I wouldn't trust his daughter for... Same blood, oh.
I'll keep that in mind. Tell me about your gold.
Who says?
Pretty much anyone who mentions you mentions...
You live on rumors. You might as well believe.
Who might know where...
My crew have been hunting, but found neither hide nor...
Where is your crew?
Scattered across the island. Vasily and Eriksson were here, not... They're waiting for a sign from me.
Eriksson had this key. It belonged to Captain Grigori.
Eriksson? He must have stolen it off one of those disease-ridden whores. He'd better pray they gave him something that'll kill him before I do.
Steelbeard has a...
You sure?
Vasily told me.
I don't entirely trust Vasily not to get drunk. He's meant to be watching Patty. But he'd like to do more than what.
Why are you watching Patty?
Pays to keep an eye on your enemies. And her father wants to pay me back a little for scuttling his ship and killing half his crew when we last fought. Sure, he'd have done the same to me given half a chance. But there's a score to settle. So it's up to me to settle it before he pays me back. Finding Steelbeard. That's something me and his daughter have in common. Maybe her search will help me find her father before she does.
What was a prostitute?
He had a whore in every port. Heard one of them worked in Madame Sonia's brothel. Eriksson was meant to find her, spy on her, see what she knew. I don't remember saying he should fuck her. I don't care he got her key. I want to know why the scabby git didn't bring it to me. You brought it, though. So maybe you think with what's between... Now, how about you keeping up our cozy little friendship? Go and find Steelbeard's shack. Search it. Come back.
I'll...
Good. Who knows what that gnarly bastard's got...
Deal.
Here's the key to the chest. It's on the upper floor. Won't be easy to get to, but I can see you're the result. After you got the stuff, come straight back here and keep the casket hidden. You give me your word.
You must really be fond of your shirts. You have my word.
Just get going before...
I've talked.
So what did...
He wants me to get him some clean...
You thought a pirate's wish for clean clothes was so... Or do you think the gold is...
I gave the...
So, you're with the Inquisition, are you? Why are you here? You come to finish me off for your new best friend?
I think it would be best.
And if I... Oh, forget that. I can see from your... Try someplace else.
About your father. Captain Romanov is locked up in a...
So it's true what this... He was arrogant enough to... Did he tell you anything?
Romanov says he doesn't...
He says he'd... But then he'd still say that even if he left my father headless and castrated in a barrel somewhere.
Romanov doesn't...
My father tried to run him through and killed Romanov's favorite whore instead. The pair of them never exactly moved in exclusive circles. Can't say I'm too comfortable having that bastard in town. He'd happily see... And if you're thinking he might give me to his men for the night, you better know he'd happily do the same with you. Well, that's just one more...
Not right now.
I'm sure you've got things to do.
Here, have a little rum.
Spend too long by the sea and your knees go, your back... Everything falls apart. The sea always wins.
So, there are still new folks turning up here, eh? Well, watch your...
What do you mean?
I mean, care, or you'll be up to your eyes in shit before you know it.
What should I know about Harbour Town?
No, eh? Just watch your step. You never know who's throwing their weight about from one day to the next. And mind that... Go near it, and people think you're stealing from there.
What do you mean, twitchy?
Legal system here is simple but effective. Hurt our citizens, kill our animals, we beat the crap out of you. And if you kill someone...
You beat the crap out of me?
Exactly. And then we kill you.
Anything else I should know?
There's still plenty of trouble you can cause folks, without us making with the beatings. Of course, people probably won't talk to you after.
So how do I avoid the silent treatment?
Don't cause trouble in the first place.
What if trouble just happens?
Then that sort of happens to be your problem.
There must be a way to...
Apparently...
Serious?
Yeah. Supposed to make a person feel like they've just been...
And
and they forget whatever was troubling them.
Where can I get this spell?
A mage, maybe. Plenty in the monastery. Bunch of backst. Could be one knocking around.
Who are you?
I'm Edgar. Or at least I was. Until I wasn't his biggest supporter, I admit. But at least he was local.
You must be a trained fighter.
I swear by the sword and the crossbow. Sword for when they're close, and crossbow if they try and run.
Can you train me?
Train you? Sure, it'll give me something to do.
Why don't you train the recruits?
Let's say that me and the Inquisition don't see eye to eye on the law. Why arrest every piddly little criminal? But the Inquisition don't turn a blind eye. So they got one of my former guards, Arik, to oversee the recruits. He's a master and treats them decent, too. Although he seems a little preoccupied lately.